Sound the alarms. Iambo is rating with a force of 3 viewers.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lyconius. Welcome back to Lost Heaven. I got the hiccups and the burp. Damn it. One moment. Technical difficulties. Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lyconius. Welcome to Lost Heaven, my little slice of paradise in the lands of Twitch. I like to play video games and do art on some occasions. I hope you all enjoy your stay here. If it's your first time here, though, remember first round is always on the house, but you gotta go to the roof to go get it. Oh, how... Pardon my language, but how fucking dare you? Rating me while I'm not even started yet. What are you playing? You were playing Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. How is it? Would you recommend it? Is it a lot? Did they fix the fucking leveling system compared to the original? Because I freaking hated the leveling system in that game. It was so unbalanced. I have no clue. I had still played anyway. Maybe not finish it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we got some more freaking Powerwash Simulator today. It's only episode 5. It will be one area, but we're gonna enjoy our time cleaning the fuck up out of it. Simulator and Simulator 2 bundle. Ooh. Boy, Abyss. Enter the Gungeon and exit. Damn. Is that a bundle offer? Yeah, that's a bundle offer. $4.49 for Enter the Gungeon and $2.49 for exit. Damn. Alright, folks. If you haven't played Powerwash Simulator before, it is a calm and relaxing game. But I'm gonna have to warn you. If you get addicted to the game and start playing it more and more, and they keep coming back to it more and more, even after you've beaten it, it's not my fault. It's yours because you have a problem. I don't. Get your head out of it. Get your head out of it, guys. I can quit at any time.
Inhale and exhale.
Alright, so as you can see, we have some specials here. I have all of these specials except Alice's Adventures, Shrek, and Wallace and Gromit. I do not own those. I would love to own them. However, I will not do them because I don't have them. We have done Odd Job. We have done Muckingham Files Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and even Part 4. We are doing Part 5 to clean the desert parlor. Or the dessert parlor. Let's fucking go. Jim, Simtana, Muckingham, Recreation Ground, Power Washer. I love my staff. I do. They're the greatest customers that have lots of amazing ideas for new flavors. They're always upbeat and they keep their cool in just about any situation. But they did not react well to the pressure of a raccoon in my ice cream parlor. No, they did not. They went ape shit and crazy and turned the place upside down. Let's see. I have no reloads, runs. Alright. This is the only area that we have, so once I'm done with this, I'm gonna wrap up. Just so y'all know. How I've been doing things since I beat the main game. Check Steam. Alright. Oh. That's Shrek. Okay. I have Shrek. Okay. That means next Monday we'll begin the Shrek. I'm only doing the Muckingham file. But Poe, you have begun my journey with Powerwash Simulator once again. Congratulations. Thank you. I love this game. Highly recommend it if you haven't ever. Alright. You know what? Screw it. I can revisit it, redo it. Alright, you come, man. Ring nozzle. Everybody's always complaining about the freaking yellow nozzle and the red nozzle being. I feel I should explain what happened here. Please do. I would love to know what happened. It's a part of my job. For a start, it was a super hot day and my team were rushed off their right? Damn, there's I'm assuming I'm gonna say a vending machine or a soda. Okay, it's a vending machine. Here's another vending machine. Oh, thank you for the gift. I very much appreciate it. Also, they are coming out with Powerwash Simulator 2 sometime, I believe, this year. And I would like to get that. If I get it, I'll happily play it on stream. Vending machine clean. Nope. I don't think I did the panel. Yeah, I didn't do the panel. If you want a chill stream, absolutely recommend it. Can't go wrong. Alright, neon sign, or are the bubbles a part of the neon sign, or are they separate? Okay, they're a part of it. Now, with the Shrek thing, I only need the Wallace and Gromit and the Alice in the Adventure. And as you can see, no, I'm not against somebody giving me the stuff on Steam. Put me on Steam. If you want to do it, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop. Even if I could. It just tells me that Poe wants to see me do the Shrek stuff. So we're going to do the Shrek stuff next week. Alright, I'm assuming this is the front entrance. Yeah, this is the front. This is the front. As you can see, the little raccoon paws on the all over the place. What? I'm assuming this is when somebody was trying to catch it. Then it ended up getting behind. No, actually. Yeah. I'm guessing it got caught about right here. But yes, thank you again. Very much. What is doing? Oh wait, hold on. I will. It already downloaded? Yeah. Okay. It's already done. Alright. Again, Poe, thank you. Not only did you bring your wonderful community my way, which also got me. Also, folks, if you came in with a raid, please remember to get up and stretch, grab a snack, and/or hit the restroom, or just get up to walk around a little. Your body will appreciate it. Hey, so what? And if you got a raid and run, I completely understand. I do that myself a lot. Although I tend to come back after. Right after. Also, welcome on in, Furry. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Alright. Good so far, and you, I'm doing well. I'm just hoping today is a good sign in the form of me actually getting to sleep. Because ever since my birthday, I literally have not been sleeping. Lately, though, I've been going to sleep, or at least trying to. Been busy with school projects, that's certain. Also, don't forget, folks, if you do have a game recommendation, you can use it to redeem backlog to recommend a game. It is, yeah, backlog redeem. Also, for those who may not know, yeah, liking Mom is my actual. Love you, Mom. Awesome. So with what I want to do with this game is actually go back and make YouTube videos for it and have me just doing each level individually, and then just kind of like, if like say there's an achievement for it, do the achievement first, and then like that's the guide. That's one thing I want to do is make guides for people that have never played. I want to review video games too, but not sure how I want to start that. But I'd only be reviewing games I've played. Yay, hugs! Hugs all around. Hugs for everybody. You get a hug. You get a hug. Depending on how fast we get done with this place, because it doesn't look like it's going to take that long. I kind of wish they had an extra area. Alright. How far did this floor? Because there's clearly a divider. So welcome on in, Tear Off. How you doing? You're having a good day. Alright, so now I know where the divider is. It also means I know where the wall is. But then I gotta remember there is a ceiling. I may revisit one of the Muckingham files. It's like one of the shorter areas, but up in the field. I am looking forward to Powerwash Simulator. If it's anything like the first one outside, like this one, yeah, it's gonna be addictive. Is gonna be. Some people may ask, why don't you just use the free roam? I don't like the free. I mean, if you want to use it, go ahead. I don't. So yeah. What are you doing in my swamp? Hmm. But yeah, if I had the other DLCs, I'd happily, you know, continue the series. Like, hey, this is Shrek stuff, part 1. All right. All right, they got strawberry. I'm assuming chocolate, vanilla, and chocolate. Yeah. One new junior scooper, Rihanna Hooper, had spotted a raccoon out the back, rifling through the. So we see where the raccoon came from. To Rihanna's credit, she immediately rushed out and shooed away. Hey. Unfortunately, she didn't think to close the door to the parlor behind her first. I mean, to be fair, I can kind of understand that. So basically, if you're gonna put two and two together, the junior scooper forgot to close the door, and the raccoon, rather than being shooed away, ran into the. Glad I double checked. Ice cream machine. Disappointing that this game has better lore than the reboot of Saints. The reboot of Saints Row had lore. Alright. Got that. Oh, hey, here's the gnome. A gnome appears in just about every single. I find the gnomes are watching. The reboot of Saints Row had a story. I'll just let you know whenever I find it. I'll have to ask the Elon Musk bot to figure it out. I see. This area has big, like, hills. Also, if anyone's wondering why I'm not using any of the soap, because in this game, literally the soap is almost practical. Except for a few certain spots. Alright. I got 4 paragraphs from Grok, more effective than the leftovers at Volition did on. I don't think Volition. I think somebody else did it. They just credited. I'll have to torture myself one day and play it. To be fair, though, after the 3rd game, there's humor. The humor is what helped it, but, like, after the 4th game, like, dude, they didn't have any outside of a reboot. They tried it with Agents of Mayhem, which fucking sucked. If you haven't played that game, Justin, like, go play Agents of Mayhem and then play Saints Row Reboot again. Tell me which one's better. Tim and Eric ruined the series. I've got the 100% trophy DLC on the new Saint. Talking about it ruined the reboot or it ruined the series in general? When they had to show off every other show on the network. I don't remember that humor. Then again, I haven't watched TV in a while. I probably got screwed. Tim and Eric had the lazy stoner humor. Hilarious for Tom goes. Hilarious for Tom goes to the mayor. When did they introduce it into the series? And I'm talking about the Saints Row. Not when did Tim and Eric? Because honestly, like, I don't know. But when every other show is, dude, we laughing out loud. There was an Adult Swim radio channel in Saints 3 and the one Murder Cat was there. Dr. Gecky. At least I think that was his name. Genki. Yeah. I didn't mind Dr. Genki, honestly. Murder Ball thing was actually entertaining. But then they had to go up and blow the fucking earth up. Spoiler alert, but it kind of... And then you get superpowers because you're in a simulator. Kind of fucking... Even. Personally, I hated the superpowers. It made having cars in that game completely. Got the hell. Superpowers in 4 made it feel more like Crackdown. Yeah, I'll give you that. And not in a good way either. Like, most of the abilities outside of the Super Slam and Super Speed were fucking pointless in having. I didn't care about the ability to fly. Now, in Gat Goes to Hell, it made sense. For Gat Out of Hell, that one made sense. We both know how well that. Yeah. I mean, it was okay, but yeah, I could definitely. Honestly, I know, I at least from the beginning, from what I've played, I feel like had they not killed off Terry Crews's character right off the bat, they could have made it work. He should have been the one in charge of, like, leading the mission and stuff, rather than the mysterious voice of the agency. That was the whole point, where he gets rebuilt, finds the DNA for his team to rebuild. Yeah. Like, I didn't mind that, but I just didn't like the whole agency being a part of it. Like, you got wiped the fuck out, man, like, right at the beginning. Like, they wouldn't have cared. They never had. So why start now? Because they could have made it a revenge story, honestly. Like a rogue, an agent member going rogue to avenge his team, but not going against the... It would have made, honestly, I think it would have made for a better story. Or at least the agency getting involved half of it. I don't know. I didn't play far enough into it, but from what I've played, yeah, it would be. It felt like that would have been the right call. That way, you could have at least gotten your money's worth out of Terry, because he got fucking wasted. Honestly. Need to figure out if I want to get into a game or just pass it. Just pass it. No games, just pass it. Keep thinking about installing that one Sonic. Sonic Shadow Generations. Go for it if you want to. Have fun trying to complete it. Or 100% every achievement. While Rihanna was dealing with the raccoon, Harry Solom had come in for his daily deluxe. He's this sweet, super bright, but super shy kid. It's clear that he doesn't get much chance to chat with people, but he always tries to get a comment. That morning, he was remarking on the incredible size consistency of mint chocolate. I hear that kid, man. Alright. Was that one mission just that 2-minute stage and one and done kind of deal? It was the one stage, but it had 2 challenges behind it. outside of that, yeah, I was pretty much one and done. That's a shame. Yeah, it was. I was expecting at least 2 whole levels. Employee of the Month, 427, Brianna. Oh yeah. That she ain't getting that freaking honor of the Employee of the Month award this time.
Got a little Swedish there.
Yeah.
Nerd. Still been a good game.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh yeah, in order to get all the 100 achievements for Shadow Generations, you have to hit S rank on every single level and every single challenge. So, yeah, if you're going for 100% on the achievement scale, yeah, good luck with that. Ugh, man. Needed that sprint. Oh yeah, I forgot. Poe requested a hydrator. Oh, my bad.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
My bad, Poe.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I think I'd have more luck having you thank me for buying you that DLC than Mike Myers and Michael B. Jordan got named for participating in the Diddy party. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a new month. Gotta get pig first.
Zariot just tossed 1 bit onto the table.
Thank you for the 1 bitty. Now please, somebody show this man the door again. I'm out of first. Fucking cheapskate. Although I will say thank you for the DLC. It wasn't a terrible DLC, but how much did you pay for it? Now that's what I wanted. How much did you pay for the DLC? That thing was $6-7. Had hoped it was going to be at least 6-7 minutes worth. Figured the value was in completing it all. Yeah, I would say it wasn't worth it. I mean, it does have value, don't get me wrong, but like, yeah, I definitely could see it. If they would have just made it a little bit longer, I would agree with that price. But even no, it was more like a $3. We begin the Shrek DLC for this game next month. So, Powerwash Simulator will be on Mondays until I complete it. Which will probably be like, you know, Monday and the next Monday after. Yeah, I honestly think it's the Shadow the Hedgehog 3 movie tie-in level. It would have just had one more level and maybe 2 more challenges. Like, it would have been the perfect. There. I hope in Powerwash Simulator 2 they have it where if the lights of the place are covered, it is dark as all shit in the building. And it's indoors. Like if the windows are covered, the lights are covered, and they're on. It's like you can see some of it, but as you clean, it starts getting brighter and brighter. That would honestly be a nice thing. I'm a bit surprised they're coming out with it. Well, not real to a degree, not really, but at the same time, I'm a bit surprised it's as soon as it is. I feel like this game still has a little bit more mileage. They don't. I'll let them sell you. It'll let them sell you more deals. Yeah, it will. But at the same time, like, I guess what they want to do is they want to get the base game out, come out with the final few DLCs for the first one before they start adding DLCs. They're just looking to see if there was a release date. I believe it's June of 2020. I know it was sometime this year. Could be wrong. It could be July. Because I was telling Tweety about it. That's the reason I found out. I was like, hey! And then, sent her the link to the announced trailer. Hey, we're making Powerwash Simulator 2. And if it's anything like this one, even with the updates that they're doing, or upgrades to the game that they're doing, yeah, I'm gonna be hooked on that one. I do hope they add like a DLC that ties into the second game. Like, this is pretty much the ending of the transition DLC that allows you to make the second game make more sense. Already an hour in and I'm already halfway done. I do wish they would have made this place a little bit bigger or given me a weaker power washer. No fun. The tier 4 one was not the right choice. Either that or a special skin of the power washer for uniform. I mean, they're gonna definitely bring that back. The original. I mean, the second. So yeah, I can see it happen. Because they are definitely upgrading the equipment. Going to actually lay down for an hour or so. Probably gonna appear again before you. I don't know, man. I may end up streaming a little bit or cutting it off a little bit early today with how fast this map is going. Alright, move. But hope you enjoy your nap. However, I would hope they would add new game modes like New Gamer. Yeah. I could see that. I hope they redo the challenges. Welcome back, Toto. How you doing? Thank you again for the shrink. I would hope for a challenge in every mission. Yeah, I hope they don't. I hope they don't bring back the whole. Oh, let's see, what was the challenge? You have a certain amount of water you can use. That I hated that challenge. Time trial challenges I didn't mind, although they were.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
All right, hydrate. Just let me put my power washer in my freaking mouth. And definitely a tough week. Thankfully, not two kids using the hard R and making it up this. That was the last 10 minutes of my Friday. Yay. As soon as the raccoon darted into the parlor, it was me. Everyone, including the staff, immediately lost it as the wild animal scurried around, desperate to find its way out. But that's when Henry came into his own. What'd he do? I want to hear what Harry did. What did Harry do? Tell me. Must know. Yeah, too bad I can't. Let's. I'll just keep the going. Alright, cool. I can open the counter. Haha. I need to play Dead Rising. I'm gonna have to do that on keyboard and mouse. They didn't have it optimized for, and the ones that are on Steam are definitely not. Unless you have like a Elite Pro controller, no, like where you can assign extra buttons and such. Without it, you're pretty much having to press a button just to switch between two different. Here's the stupid thing. I was able to play freaking Dead Rising 1 just fine on with the controller. I don't know why they didn't do that. Oh well. It'll still be fun. I'm not worried about as many survivors. I'm just worried about getting the right end. All I gotta do is keep things alive. Yay! All right. I also need to play Shadow of War. Do that a little bit later. Still need to do the Dead Rising 2 challenge. Dead Rising, or sorry, not Dead. Dark Souls. The Dark Souls 3 challenge. Still want to play Sekiro, and I'll still stand by the statement. If it is gifted to me, I will play that entire. If I've already started a week, I will complete that week, and then the entire week after it'll be dedicated completely to Sekiro. Oh wait, I know what I need to. There we go. I wish they would have added something else besides just the ice cream parlor. Alright. Whoa. Alright. Is done. From what I've cleaned so far, actually, I like the look of this ice cream world on the inside. In the trash. Clean the counter. Harry knew the peppermint oil was a raccoon deterrent. Uh-huh. So as everyone else failed, he clambered over the counter, grabbed the tub of mint chocolate and began peppering the parlor with it. So Harry is the one that made the mess. Interesting. I think created delicious pathway of strawberry sorbet that guide the animal out. I'm thinking. I mean, it worked, but at what cost? I mean, right? Got a point there. The mildew will build character. Alright. Ugh. Alright. All the walls are clean. Alright. Wallace and Gromit or Under the Seas? Either or. Under the Seas actually happened first. Wallace and Gromit is the one I don't have. Why do you ask, Guardian? Out of curiosity. Curious. I mean, I've played the SpongeBob one. It's actually pretty good. They also have a decent story explaining why it's like. I don't have Spongy or Gromit yet either. Damn. Yeah, I've got the SpongeBob one. I just don't have the Wallace and Gromit. Only one outside of that I don't have is the Alice's Adventure. Got the Shrek one earlier because Poe ended up gifting. Oh yeah, I have them all except for those two and one of the Muckingham. The Muckingham files are all free, so you should be able to get those. I'm doing the most recent release, which I'm also about to be done. Not all the new one is. Yeah, it is. All the Muckingham files are free. All you have to do is download. They're not free. I don't know which one you're playing. Because all of mine have been. Buckingham 5. I had to look to buy them. The first 4 were free recently. Oh no, you still have to possibly download them, but they're all free. You don't have to pay money at all. If you have to pay money for them, I don't know what to tell you. The first 4 are free. They've always been free. The only ones you have to pay for are the DLC ones that are basically like the Warhammer one. Oh yeah, I'll definitely agree with you that one. The Warhammer was definitely fun to do, even though some of the parts weren't held to fine. Fridge door. Ag. Alright. So the parlor isn't Muckingham 5. Yeah, no. The ice cream parlor is Muckingham. Because it's the only one that you can get. So the dessert parlor. Oh, okay. I misread your message just now. Yeah. The dessert parlor is Muckingham level 5. File number 5. It's the only one of it, though. Which kind of bums me out because I feel like it could have used another area. I do like the fact that they made all the Muckingham file stuff free DLC. And then it made sense for like the Back to the Future, Warhammer, Tomb Raider, etc. all to be paid. Actually, I don't think the Tomb Raider one was, I don't believe the Tomb Raider one was a paid. Same with, the Final Fantasy 7. No, the Final Fantasy 7, I think the Tomb Raider one and the Final Fantasy 7 ones were actually not. The original package was actually, yeah. They may have combined it together later on. I got them when they were originally released. I probably didn't have to cover it. I believe the Tomb Raider one and the Final Fantasy 7 one were actually free because they were done by Square Enix, which is basically the company that helped publish them. Because Future Labs is one of their subsidiaries. I could be wrong. And I don't believe the Tomb Raider one. I could also be wrong on that too. It could have been. Alright. Clean up back here. Nah, that one was free. Okay. I mean, I understand all of them being not free, because I think I got mine free. I don't know. This Final Fantasy 7. I could be wrong. Either way, all of the DLCs that I've played from the game, absolutely a gem. They definitely fit the theme of Powerwash Simulator, but at the same time, stay kind of true to the source material. I like how in Final Fantasy VII's one, you're doing the power washing before the events of the Mako reactor, and then you're doing something on later on after the attack. I mean, you're literally finishing up a job when they blow up the Mako reactor in Final Fantasy stuff. I find hilarious. I did love washing the Seventh Heaven, though. That was wonderful. That was probably my favorite stage of that. But how you doing, Guardian? Hope you're having a good day. I'm just about done with this. Not even freaking 2 hours, man. Not even 2 hours long. I wish they would have had another freaking level to go along with this one. Would have made much more sense. Could have gotten my dreams worth out of it. Alright. Waffles and donuts and pancakes. And then several flavors of ice cream and even more flavors. Yeah. So this is not only a ice cream parlor. Oh wait, yeah, it's known as a dessert parlor. What the hell am I? Yeah, one of them does. Huh. What am I missing? Waffle iron, waffle. Alright, evil. Never did. There we go. Booth table legs. Probably more likely. Display case, trough, and sink. Bam. With that, the Muckingham case file is closed. Jimatana, Muckingham Recreation Ground, Powerwash Services. I've just seen the parlor and I can't believe how gleaming it is. Whilst the debacle cost me a fortune in stock, I'm actually glad it happened. Harry, or I should say Minty, has come into his own, and it's a story I can roll out at parties and barbecues for the next 20 years. And I could just write the costs off as an industrial accident. All the best, Gemma. Yeah, see here. You see, the first one you had 3. You had the satellite, the truck, and the solar station. But the second one you had the paintball stadium, the Spanish villa, and the excavator. With 3, you had the aquarium and the submarine. With 4, you had the modern mansion and the fireplane. And then this one, you just had the dessert parlor, which kind of was a letdown in my opinion. I think if it had had one more, it would have been a lot better. Time challenge? You know what? I'll try one time challenge. I'll do the time. See if I can get this one done all in one go. I'm glad the timer doesn't start. Oh, it starts. Been a while since I did a time trial. Luckily, I don't have to worry about how much water I use. Which in real life makes sense. You're using someone else's water. But yeah, I'll do this bonus stage. If I get it, I get the gold, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Pretty much done with what I'm. Alright. Alright. Yeah, the one that requires you to use a certain amount of water sucks. Especially if you're stuck using the first freaking... Literally all of it sucks. The only one that really sucked was the damn pyramid. No, because if you broke it up into sections, you would be able to get through it quickly. It was just long, that was all it was. If you're talking about it sucked with length, then yeah, it definitely did. If you're not talking about, like, if you're talking about difficulty, no, because by that point you have the top, pretty much every piece of equipment. Or you should. No, I don't know what the hell you did. Because I can have I can usually have the, I can usually have the top one bought by the time I do the trials. But yeah, the pyramid did suck if you're talking about, like, even when you break it apart, like, it does. Even with. But to be fair, it's the final of the, it's basically the final level for the base. Last guardian. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up getting some. Fox foot. They're roughly an hour now. All right. Thing. Oh god. Yeah. Fuck. Shed decoration 2. Oh god, the fucking star. Doghouse wall. Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm not gonna get it. Fence stops 4. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Lawnmower handle, shed door, and swing cushion. I missed it by 30 fucking seconds. Oh well. Alright, folks. With that being done, that's where I'm gonna wrap up. We will start the Shrek DLC next month. Alright, folks. That being said, let's go find somebody to read, shall we? If you have any raid targets in mind, feel free to throw them my way. No. Oh, you know what? I haven't gotten to raid Noscat. Go raid Noscat. Playing King of the Castle. At the moment.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Alright, before we leave, I will hydrate. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're gonna go say hi. friendly artist and occasional gamer. Likes to mostly play games like Play-Doh, but you can always find him having a good time on his. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get this raid started. Alright, if you have access to my emotes, this will be your raid message. Another of the Muckingham files has been washed and cleaned. If you don't have access to my emotes, that's okay. I got you covered anyways, because you can use this raid message with any combination of emotes you have access to. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here at the Lost Heaven tonight. We look forward to seeing you next time, whenever and wherever that may be. Stick around for the raid if you can to help spread the love and hype. And as always, be sure to take care of yourself after the raid, because we appreciate it when you do. Whether it's getting up the stretch, grabbing a snack and or a drink, hitting the restroom, or just getting over a walk around. Love your faces. We love having you here, and we hope to see you next time. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Shadow Generations. We're going gear hunting. And I will see you then. Take care, everybody. Love your faces.